Okay. So this is the problem. So the condition for theta is theta lies between minus pi by 6 and minus pi by 12. Okay. And x square minus 2x secant theta plus 1 equals 0 has roots alpha 1, beta 1, where alpha 1 greater than beta 1. And x square plus 2x tan theta minus 1 equals 0 has roots alpha 2, beta 2, where alpha 2 greater than beta 2. Find alpha 1 plus beta 2. So that is the problem. Okay. Fine. Now, see, from this equation, okay. So what about roots? X equal to minus b, that is 2 secant theta minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. B square into 4 secant square theta, okay, minus 4ac minus 4 by 2a. Yeah. Now this equal to 2 secant theta plus or minus, if you take common 4 outside, that is 2 square root of secant square theta minus 1. Secant square theta minus 1 is tan square theta. So root tan square theta is tan theta. So 2 tan theta by 2. So which equal to secant theta plus or minus tan theta. Yeah. Secant theta plus or minus tan theta. Now, so whatever, so these two roots are secant theta plus tan theta, secant theta minus tan theta. So these two are the roots, secant theta plus tan theta, secant theta minus tan theta. Yeah. Now coming to the second one. So from the second equation, x equal to minus b. So minus 2 tan theta plus or minus square root of b square 4 tan square theta minus 4ac. So plus 4 by 2a. So 2. Is it okay? And now from this minus 2 tan theta plus or minus, so 2 square root of 1 plus tan square, square root of 1 plus tan square, 1 plus tan square theta, secant square theta. So root secant square theta, which is secant theta by 2. Now this equal to, so there are two roots, okay. So actually, so minus tan theta plus or minus secant theta. Now these two roots are minus tan theta plus secant theta. So minus tan theta minus secant theta. Yeah. Now, so up to here no problem. Everybody knows. Okay na? Now here two roots are there. Okay na? In these two roots, one of them is alpha 1. The roots are alpha 1, beta 1. So which one alpha 1, which one is beta 1? I want, that is the main point. Okay. So tell me. So tell me which one is alpha 1, which one is beta 1. So first one alpha 1 or beta 1. So second one alpha 1 or beta 1. Which one is alpha 1? Obviously other one is beta 1. So this one alpha 1 or this one. Theta, see the condition for theta is, so this is the condition. So that means where is theta? So the theta, so minus pi by 6. Minus pi by 6 means it is here, minus pi by 6. Okay na? So minus pi by 12. So minus pi by 6 minus pi by 12. Both are in fourth quadrants. Both are in fourth quadrant. Yeah? 1 less than 2 na. What is 1? 1 less than. Okay, the 1 is 2. Okay. So 1 less than 2. Yeah. See. Listen carefully, all of you. So theta in fourth quadrant. In fourth quadrant, secant is positive, tan is negative. So positive, since it is negative, so positive quantity minus some quantity. So this is less than this one. Clear? Here secant is positive. This is positive. This is negative. Positive, negative of negative, positive. So this value is bigger than this value. So this one is alpha 1. This is alpha 1. This is beta 1. Is it okay? All of you? Clear? So let me know. Is it clear? Since theta in fourth quadrant, secant theta is positive, tan theta negative. So this plus tan theta is negative. Okay na? Yeah. So here this is the minus tan that is positive. So this quantity is greater than this quantity. So this is alpha 1, this is beta 1. Sorry. Alpha 1 greater than beta 1. Na? Alpha 1 greater than. So alpha 1 greater than beta 1. So from given condition, this is alpha 1, this is beta 1. Okay. And now coming to here. So minus tan theta. So that means this is the positive quantity. Yeah. This is also positive quantity. Okay. So this is bigger one. So that means this is alpha 2. This is alpha 2. This is beta. Clear? Is it okay to everybody? So finding the roots is easy. But which one alpha 1, which one beta 1, which one alpha 2, which one is beta 2? That is the somewhat difficulty here. Okay? Now what you have to find? Alpha 1 plus beta 2. Alpha 1 plus beta 2. So alpha 1 plus beta 2 means, so this one secant theta minus tan theta. Secant theta minus tan theta. Yeah. Alpha 1 plus beta 2. This is minus tan theta minus secant theta. Minus tan theta minus secant theta. So by adding this, the secant theta will be cancelled, minus 2 tan theta. The answer is minus 2 tan theta. Is it okay? Yeah. Okay, now see this ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So this is a quadratic equation. We know that it has two roots. Okay na? Now this equation is also called identity. Identity means both sides equal. And for example, x minus 1 whole square is equal to x square minus 2x plus 1. So this is the identity. Yeah, identity means the left side value and right side value both are equal. Then it is called the identity. Okay. Now x minus 1 whole square equal to x square minus 2x plus 1. So this is the identity. Now, so let us consider this quadratic equation as identity. Okay na? Now if this quadratic equation has more than two roots. Generally, how many roots are there? Two roots. Roots are zeros, whatever it may be. Yeah. So this has two roots. Suppose if it has more than two roots, then what is the condition? What is the relation between coefficients? That is the main point. Okay. So actually this has two roots. When a not equal to 0, then only it is quadratic equation. If it has if it has more than two roots, if it has more than two roots, then a equal 0, b equal to 0, and c equal to 0. Okay, clear? So listen carefully this point. If this quadratic equation has more than two roots, okay, then it becomes identity. Then in that case, the coefficients a, b, c must be 0. A equal 0 and b equal 0 and c equal to 0. Then it has more than two roots. You got my point? See, for example, if I am writing like this, 0 into x square plus 0 into x plus 0 equal to 0. Because a, b, c 0 na? Anu. Now if you substitute x value, any value, suppose if you substitute x equal to 1, yeah, it is true. X equal to minus 1, it is true. X equal to, it is true. X equal to minus 2, it is true. X equal to 10, it is true. Yeah, obviously it has infinite number of roots. So identity has infinite number of roots. So if a quadratic expression is given and if it has more than two roots, then it becomes identity and all coefficients becomes 0. Is it clear? So observe this. So expand the left side. What you will get? X square minus 2x plus 1 equal to x square minus 2x plus 1. Take all terms to left side. So then, so this is the coefficient of x square is 1. If you take this left side, that is 1. 1 minus 1 x square minus here plus here minus 2 coefficient. If you take this side, it becomes plus. So plus 2x plus 1 minus 1 equal to 0. Take all the terms to the left side. Yeah. Then this is 1 minus 1, 0 into x square. Minus 2 plus 2, 0 into x. Plus 1 minus 1, 0. Yeah. So this is the identity. Yeah. So in the quadratic expression, if it has more than two roots, then the coefficients must be 0. All coefficients must be 0. Is it clear this point, everybody? I will give one problem on this. Okay. Okay, so now, so we'll give one problem. A square minus 5a plus 6 into x square minus a square minus 3a plus 2 into x plus 2a minus a square equal to 0. Okay na? If it has more than two roots, then find the value of a. Observe the equation. A square minus 5a plus 6 into x square minus a square minus 3a plus 2 into x plus 2a minus a square equal 0. If it has more than two roots, find the value of a. Is it clear my question? Everybody? ఓకేనా? సో ఈ ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్ అనేది, ఈ ఈక్వేషన్ అనేది మోర్ దాన్ 2 రూట్స్ ఉంటే ఏ వాల్యూ ఎంత ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి? ఓకే. Yeah. Okay na? So here, so what we have to do? Since it has more than 2 roots, the coefficient must be 0. Okay na? The coefficient must be 0. So this becomes 0 and this becomes 0 and this becomes 0. So what are the roots of this one? The roots of this one is 2, 3. A square minus 5 plus 6 equals 0. The roots are 2, 3. Here the roots are 2, 1. The roots are 2, 1. Here, what is the value of A? A into 2 minus A. So 0, 2. Is it clear? So make it 0 and make it 0 the coefficients. Then you will get the value of A is 2, 3, 2, 1, 0, 2. So what is the condition? The coefficients, all the coefficients must be 0. That means you must take intersection because this and this and this. Okay. Na? So then what is the common one? So what is the common value? The common value is 2. The common value is 2. So therefore, A equal to 2. So that is the answer. Okay. For A equal. So that is the question, Samata. I am asking if it has more than 2 roots. That is the question. ఓకేనా? సో వాళ్ళు దీనికి మోర్ దాన్ 2 రూట్స్ ఉన్నాయని ఇవ్వలేదు. ఉంటే ఇఫ్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ మోర్ దాన్ 2 రూట్స్ దెన్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద వాల్యూ ఆఫ్ ఏ? జనరల్లీ క్వాడ్రాటిక్ ఈక్వేషన్ హ్యాస్ 2 రూట్స్. ఓకేనా? బట్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాబ్లం? ఇఫ్ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ మోర్ దాన్ 2 రూట్స్. సో క్వాడ్రాటిక్ ఈక్వేషన్ హ్యాస్ మోర్ దాన్ 2 రూట్స్ మీన్స్ ఆబ్వియస్లీ it must be identity. That means all the coefficients must be 0. Okay, all the coefficients must be 0. Ax square plus bx plus c equal 0. So it has 2 roots, but more than 2 roots means this coefficient must be 0. Then only it has more than 2 roots. Because if coefficient 0 means 0 into x square plus 0 into x plus 0 equal 0. Now if you substitute any x value, it's satisfied. That means it has infinite number of roots. So more than 2 roots means obviously infinite number of roots here. Okay na? Yeah. Is it clear to everybody? Okay. Now, so the relation between roots and the coefficient. So relation between roots and coefficients. Now, so the given equation ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. Suppose it has 2 roots, let alpha, beta, 2 roots. Then what is the relation between these coefficients and ABC and the roots alpha, beta? Okay. Now, since alpha and beta are roots of this quadratic equation, okay. So this can be written as ax square plus bx plus c equal to x minus alpha into x minus beta. X minus alpha into x minus beta. Because the roots of this quadratic equation are alpha beta. That means x equal to alpha and x equal to beta roots. So x minus alpha into x minus beta becomes 0. So this becomes 0. Now what is the coefficient of x square here? 1. But here a is there. So keep a here. Keep a here. Okay, fine. Now simplify this right side a into, so x square minus alpha minus beta x plus alpha beta. Is it okay? Now this is equal to a into x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. Okay na? Now compare both sides. If you compare both sides, see, coefficient of x square is here, coefficient of x square is here. No problem. Now coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x here? Minus alpha plus beta. This is the coefficient of x. Here what is the coefficient of x? B. Yeah. Here. Okay. A into alpha plus beta equal to B. So from this, what is alpha plus beta? Minus B by A. Now what about coefficient of, what about constant? A alpha beta. A alpha beta. Here what about constant? C. So alpha beta equal to C by A. Okay, fine. So the relation between roots and coefficients, is alpha plus beta equal to minus B by A, alpha into beta equal to C by A. You know this one in 10th class itself. Okay, fine. Yeah. Now, what about alpha minus beta? So that is alpha plus beta and alpha into beta. Now what about alpha minus beta? So this alpha minus beta can be written as alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta under root. Okay. So alpha minus beta can be written as square root of alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 alpha beta. Now what about this? So this is equal to square root of, what about alpha plus beta whole square, which is b square by a square minus 4 c by a. Now this is equal to b square minus 4ac by a square under root. Yeah. Now this value equal to square root of b square minus 4ac by a. B square minus mod a. Actually this is mod a. Root a square, which is mod a. Yeah. Now, so what about square root of b square minus 4ac means? So which is discriminant d under root by mod a. If this is the positive, if we are considering positive value, that is mod alpha minus beta. Okay. So mod alpha minus beta equal to root discriminant by mod a. Root discriminant by mod a. So this is the value of alpha minus beta. So the relation between coefficients and roots is alpha plus beta equal to minus b by a, alpha into beta equal to c by a, and modulus alpha minus beta equal to square root of discriminant by mod a. Okay, clear? Okay, so we will do one problem on this relation between roots and coefficients. Okay. Okay, the problem is x square minus 6x, x square minus 6x minus 2 equal to 0, whose roots are alpha beta, whose roots are alpha beta and alpha greater than beta, and alpha greater than beta, and an equal to alpha power n minus beta power n by n equal to alpha power n minus beta power n. Then find the value of a10 minus 2a8 by 2a9. Okay, so a10 minus 2a8 by 2a9. So this is the problem. Okay, so look at the problem. X square minus 6x minus 2 equals 0. The roots of this equation are alpha and beta. Okay, and alpha greater than beta. An equal to alpha power n minus beta power n. Then find the value of this one. So this is the problem. Yeah. Now, so first of all, what is given? The roots are alpha and beta. So that means alpha square minus 6 alpha minus 2 equal to 0, and beta square minus 6 beta minus 2 equal to 0, because these two are roots. Now what we have to calculate? This expression we have to calculate. Okay now coming to this expression, so this is equal to a10 means alpha power 10 minus beta power 10, okay, minus 2 into a8, alpha power 8 minus beta power 8 by 2a9. So keep it this a9. Okay, later we will simplify it. Now in numerator, see in numerator, alpha power 10 minus 2 alpha power 8 minus beta power 10 minus it minus plus. So if you take out minus 2 beta power 8. Is it okay? Is it clear? See, from these two, okay, from these two, alpha power 10 minus 2 alpha power 8 minus this 2, beta power 10 minus 2 beta power 8. Yeah, by 2 into a power 2a9. Now see, from here, take alpha power 8 as a common. If you take alpha power 8 as a common, what you will get? alpha square minus 2. Alpha square minus 2. Here take common beta power 8. Then what you will get? Beta square minus 2 by 2a9. Is it okay? Is it clear to everybody? Now, see alpha square minus 2. So alpha square minus 2, which is 6 alpha. Beta square minus 2, which is 6 beta. Okay? So this is equal to alpha power 8 into 6 alpha minus beta power 8 into 6 beta by 2a9. Now, what is the value of this one? 6 into alpha power 9 minus this is beta power 9 by 2a9. Is it okay? Now, this is equal to, so 6 by 2, which is 3. Alpha power 9 minus beta power 9. Alpha power 9 minus beta power 9. N value 9. That means this is a9 by a9. This will be cancelled. The answer is 3. What is the value? 3. Is it clear? What I am doing is, first of all, I substitute the roots. Okay, so we got two expressions. Now, simplify the expression which we have to calculate. In that, I am substituting these values. Okay, so that I will get the answer as 3. So until now, we discussed how we will find the roots of a quadratic equation and the relation between the roots and the coefficients of a quadratic equation. Now, how to we form quadratic equation if roots are given? Okay, so that means if alpha and beta are the roots of a quadratic equation. Okay, now then what is that quadratic equation? Yeah. So since alpha and beta are the roots, the quadratic equation is like this: x minus alpha into x minus beta equal to 0. So this is the quadratic equation. Yeah, because alpha and beta are the roots. So x minus alpha will satisfy and x minus beta also a factor of that given quadratic equation. Now simplify this, what you will get? X into x, x square minus alpha x minus beta x plus alpha beta equal to 0. Yeah. Now this is x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha and beta equal to 0. Yeah. Now from this, what you can say? X square minus alpha plus beta. This is sum of roots. Sum of roots into x. So alpha into beta. So which is product of roots. Product of roots equal to 0. Okay, na? So if roots are given, the quadratic equation is x square minus sum of roots into x plus product of roots equal to 0. Okay. So the session is closing. I will give new link.